Hi, in this video today I'm going to show you how you can fix your Beats Studio 3 wireless headphones. So in this instance here you can see that this side's okay, but this side's completely broken. Now they've already been repaired once, they're quite fragile, but you can buy the replacement headband very cheaply on places like Amazon and eBay. Often it comes with the screwdriver and the screws as well. In this instance I'm just going to be using my screwdriver. It's a Torx 5 that you need, and you will need some sort of pry tool to be able to separate both the top and bottom parts. So let's get started. First of all, I'm going to take apart the good side. So we have to bend it down like this, and it will uncover the two screws here and here, T5 screws. We're just going to undo them counterclockwise. And now we're going to do the same on the broken side. You might find it quite fiddly because you're not going to be able to bend it very easily. If you just hold the edge while bending, there you go, you will see that you will be able to bend it. So just going to undo these two screws. Now it looks like these are not coming out because remember the plastic on the inside has now broken. So hopefully, there you go. Can you see? Can you see there? The bits of plastic fell out and the screws have now fallen out as well. So put all them to the side. We now need to push that bit down here so it's free. This bit's already free, and we're going to use our pry tool and we're going to work our way along the edge here, just in between the soft bit and the hard plastic bit. It can be quite hard to do, but you can hear it clip when it undoes. Now we're going to turn it over, and I'm just going to gently with my hands just prise apart the other side. There we go. This is the broken part here. What we want to do is we want to make sure that the left hand side is on the left hand side and the right hand side is on the right hand side. There's a little R here and a little L here. This one, it doesn't matter which way around it goes. We're now going to get a new part, and we're going to put it on this way round. B to left and the S to the right. So left to B, right to S. So that way round. Now this next bit can be quite fiddly because we've got to get this wire in this middle groove here, and obviously we can't put any kinks on it, or we can't go out of the groove because then it's not going to clip in properly and you can possibly damage the wire. So if we have a look, when we put this part here onto here, you will see that it fits nicely if we have the two little tabs here just on that edge bit. Yeah, so you can see they just fit nicely there. So let's just start on one side and start clipping it as we go along. And as long as those tabs go there, we know we're in the correct position and we're not clipping it here or here, yeah? So let's just put this here. Put the tabs in, make sure it's in the groove and make sure it's not twisted. And now I'm just gonna start clipping it in while making sure it's in the groove as we go all the way around. This part is fiddly, but you can see I'm using my thumb to keep it in the groove. And now you can see that it's even on both sides, that side there and that side there. Now we want to get the wire just through these little rubber tabs. So I'm just going to zoom in. And if you have a look here, can you see these rubber tabs here? We want to get the wire that way and that way. And now we're in the correct orientation there. This will allow us to then push that back into place there. Obviously the screws are not in yet, but you can see it's gone in now. We're going to do the same on this side here. There. So the wire now is past those little rubber bits. I'm kind of having to push the rubber back a bit to make it sit in nicely, because when you put it on it can stretch a little bit because it's rubber. Right, you can see what I'm doing. I'm just moving the rubber back on itself. and it's fitted in quite nicely there now. So let's get the screws in, and we can always reform the rubber a little bit once the screws are in. So bend them over, and let's put the two T5 screws back in. I'm going to use the original screws here rather than using the replacement ones. And we're doing them up clockwise. I'm not going to go too hard, otherwise I could thread it. So there we have it, working again. So it was easy enough to do. With a little bit of patience, I think most people will be able to do it. Just remember not to twist the wire. Remember to get this on the right way round. And obviously don't get the wire out of the channel here, otherwise the rubber is not going to clip back in. Also, if you're having problems getting the plastic bits out here, with mine it was just a case they dropped out when I undone the screws, but if yours don't, then get yourself a little needle or a little pointy object and just you'll be able to prise the plastic out. So yeah, there we go. It's not worth throwing them into landfill when they can be fixed so easy. Thanks for watching.